Hello and welcome. I am about to guide us through a meditation, an exploration of inner and outer space and time. I call it remembering. And during this experience, we will do our best to remember who we are and where we came from and what we are a part of. So please sit comfortably with your spine erect. And when you are ready, close your eyes and let us go on a journey. Are you ready? Here we go. Let us take a series of deep breaths, 3 breaths in all. And after each breath, exhale, making a sound, a sigh, a sound of letting go, because the first step in this journey is letting go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time, breathe in. Hold that breath and let it go. And in this state of peace and silence, we are going to allow our consciousness to expand. And we're going to simply let go of our thoughts, our worries, our concerns, our projects, those things that trouble us, those things that inspire us even, those things that occupy our every waking thought. We're going to go way beyond thought. And we're going to expand in both space and in time. So here we sit in these beautiful bodies that some of us might not think are beautiful, but our bodies are extraordinary. And some of us might feel confined in or trapped by these bodies. We're going to let these bodies go. Don't worry, they'll be here when we come back. We're going to allow ourselves to expand beyond that central awareness that some of us feel between our eyes in the, what sometimes called the third eye, the sixth chakra. Some of us feel our presence in our hearts. We're going to expand beyond that into, let's first occupy our auras. Our aura is a sort of an egg shape that completely surrounds our body and extends as much as 6 feet in all directions from our heart. So let's sit here in the midst of our aura, which is really our, what should we say, it's our metaphysical being. The physical being ends with our skin. The metaphysical being expands and extends beyond that. As I said, perhaps 6 feet in all directions. Let us be here for a moment and see how that feels. Now we're going to expand to the next level. We're going to become larger and larger and larger. And we're on a journey, and that journey is a quest. It is a search. And it is a search for what is real. Let us ask ourselves that question. What is real? Is my body real? Well, let's rephrase that. Is my body permanent? Because to be real in the largest sense of that word, it must be permanent. And of course, our bodies, we're born into these bodies, and at some point, perhaps 60 or 70 or 80 or 90 or 100 years later, we let these bodies go. And I think it's obvious that these bodies are not permanent, therefore, in a sense, not real. We're in search of the real, and we're going to expand. We're going to go on a journey in search of what is real, what is permanent. Expand beyond the room we are sitting in. Expand beyond the building that contains that room. Expand beyond the town, the village, the city, wherever that room, the place where you are sitting at this very moment. Expand beyond that, beyond the country you live in or appear to live in, searching, feeling, wondering, what is real? What is permanent? Is this country permanent? I am sitting in the United States of America, which began perhaps 400 years ago and continues at the moment. Is the United States of America real? Is it permanent? Well, it had its beginning, and it may well have its end, and we don't know the end yet. So I don't think this country is necessarily real. Let's go larger, bigger, broader. It's almost as though, think of ourselves as a balloon, the surface of a balloon which is being inflated. We're becoming larger and larger and larger. We have become much larger than the country we live in. We, in fact, now encapsulate the entirety of our beautiful planet Earth, this little blue planet in the vastness of space. Is this planet real? The scientists tell us that this planet came into being roughly 4 billion years ago. So it had a beginning. It will very likely have an end. It is temporal. It is time-bound. Is this planet real? Keeping that question in mind, let us expand still further. Let us open ourselves up until we contain our entire solar system. Feel the incredible wonder of the sun, the power, the beauty, the warmth, the radiance of the sun in our hearts, in that center which is in the body which we have now left behind and let go. We are now the sun at the center of our solar system. Is this reality? Is this the ultimate reality? I think you're getting the picture. We're expanding beyond every place we can find as we take this inner and outer journey. Let's expand one more massive step. Let's become as large as the galaxy we inhabit, the beautiful, amazing Milky Way, with the black hole at its center. Here we are the Milky Way. We are the consciousness of the Milky Way. Is this it? Is this real? Is this permanent? Once again, galaxies come into existence. Galaxies go out of existence. The astronomers tell us that happens all the time. So let's keep going on this journey. Let's go all the way What does that mean? Let us expand until we encapsulate the entire universe, as inconceivable as that may be. Our minds will not be able to grasp this. That's okay. Let it go. We're going beyond matter, beyond the physical universe, beyond time, beyond space. We are going to that place before time, the time before time, the time before space, the time before what is sometimes called the Big Bang, the moment at which this entire reality burst into being. Here we are in the timeless time, the time before time, the time before anything existed. The time described, for those of you who are aware of the first opening chapter of the Bible, in the beginning was the Word. And the Word, perhaps the Word was the primordial sound. So listen, do you hear that primordial sound here in the time before time? And let us once again ask that question. Is this real? Is this permanent? This place that is beyond time and beyond space? And I think you will agree, we have arrived at a place, at a state that is real, that is permanent, that was here before the beginning and will be here after the end. Some of us might think of it as eternity. I would like to think of it as consciousness. There's a beautiful term for it, and the term is this: pure, unconditioned awareness. Pure, unconditioned awareness. Let us sit for a while in this extraordinary, real, permanent place, this state of being, this pure, unconditioned awareness. Do you feel it? The first sign might be the movement on either side of your mouth as the sides of your mouth turn gently upwards in a smile of recognition. You are smiling because you know something. You know that you have been here before. You know that you have never left this place. In fact, we do get involved, so involved in the busyness of life on planet Earth, in those beautiful bodies of ours. But know that we can return to this space at any time in our busy lives. It is remembering what is true, remembering what is real, remembering, therefore, who we are, remembering, therefore, what we are. And to remind us, we are pure, unconditioned awareness. in our ultimate selves, in our real selves, in our permanent selves, in our unseparated selves. We are pure, unconditioned awareness. And now, let us return. Let us contract out of this vast place of knowing, of consciousness, of being. Let us come on back, all the way back into the room we are sitting in, into our bodies. And let us continue to sit, spine erect, perfectly comfortable, perfectly peaceful, perfectly devoid of any concerns whatsoever, fully engaged in trust of the conscious, loving universe that we have just experienced, knowing that we are not separate from that conscious, loving universe, knowing in fact that we are that conscious, loving universe. Let us take a deep breath. Inhale and hold it, and exhale, let it go. And when you are ready, open your eyes, say hello to this beautiful world of which we are a part, and rise up and go forth into the world and be confident, be full of trust, be full of love, and know that you are love, know that you are beloved. Remember that. And I thank you.